Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves the strategies and the flares. Supervised cortex is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
Hey! Hey! I heard Lone Wolf is building a crazy deck, and he's like telling me secrets beyond the grave of how dastardly evil this deck is.
It's gonna make friends with nobody.
Why have friends? friends are overrated.
Exactly.
I'm kidding. Oh, that's pretty cool. Today we're just chilling out, vibing. I think it's cute that we're here. I was gonna play a video game, then I did this thing where I wore out my brain. And I forgot to upload the picture. I realized. Upload the picture. So today I was designing. Where are we? I'm trying to upload a picture and I accidentally clicked to upload a video. Like, why isn't it showing me what I want? Cane sugar! Woo! We're out your brain, yeah. Yeah, we're out my brain from video games. Now then I'm gonna wear my brain out even more. Cane sugar, change your name back. I designed this whole hoopla stuff. Ask for a redo. Great. Oh, you're funny, cane shaker. So today I designed this bracket system. It's a lot of copy paste and little opinion thrown in it. Basically, what I think the bracket system should be. I'm hoping. And I want to know what you guys think about it. But lad, there's a lot of typing. Like each line of text is a whole different text line. Oh, look, we got a hillbilly. He's like, what? Can't see his face. Hillbilly.
What's up?
What's up? How are you?
Doing all right. I'm trying to be like Donald Trump today.
Oh, what's that?
Orange face.
Oh, mirror face. Cane checker. Did you notice I changed? I got to fix the moniker. Yes, I did. And so I've been calling you Cane checker instead of Teglar.
Cool.
It's pretty awesome. So look at this. I designed this today. Probably too many fonts. I was told in a Facebook post. Whew. It's a lot of text. And basically what I did is I took the previous bracket system that they had and the new one and kind of melded them together and added some different style to them to what I think they should do. And I don't know if this is good. I don't know if it's bad. I don't know. It says like each one's titled like the exhibition is titled theme over function. You know, the deck's about theme over functions. Deck prioritize theme over function and showcase a unique idea or experience over valuing winning as a goal. Yeah. Okay, Jigger, we don't need no sticking brackets. No sticking brackets. That's right. Says win conditions are unique. Win conditions are thematic and substandard. Gameplay lasts at least 9 turns before anyone wins or loses. Man, that's usually I feel like even bracket 3 decks take like 6 turns to at least play something big and good before a win condition. And that's based off the latest bracket system. I wonder how fast they think Commander is for everybody.
I don't know. I don't even know where they get all their studies at.
Right.
Don't make no dang on sense to me, you ask me.
Right. Then a flair I added to it. It says non-basic land base is slow. A lot of non-basic lands intertapped. As like kind of like budgety on a basic, small, simple bracket. Then I put deck synergy is low. It says card draw, removal, and mana fixing are limited. And theme synergy is low. The deck is not fully well themed around one idea. The deck is designed for fun over function. Excuse me. Yeah. Then underneath, I have the stuff that they have on the brackets. You know, game changers on mass line denial, no extra turns on 2-card combos, so on and so forth. Then for core 2, we got more for the beginner. Core 2 is decks are more focused than exhibition, even if the card choices isn't the highest power comparable to a more themed deck. Wins are telegraphed and incremental. Says decks will be more mechanically focused with some cards chosen to maximize creativity and or entertainment. Says win conditions to be incremental, telegraphed on the board, and disruptible. So that means it's easy to counter spell, basically. Gameplay to be low pressure, proactive, and considerate, letting each deck showcase its plan or kind of explode for a turn. Non-basic land base is medium. Up to 15 fast lands are in the deck. That's my thought about it. Deck synergy is a medium. Can draw, card draw, removal, and mana fixing are more present in the deck and seen it's in the gameplay. And the theme synergy is high. The deck is well thought around, and I have to read this. Oh, the deck's well thought around an idea. The deck is designed for fun and function, but it has all the restrictions. Put up the 3 non-game changer tutors. I don't think I agree with the restricted by theme part 1 and 2. Well, I can see where you're going with that, Cane Chicker, and that's kind of ripped off their brackets. You always put a theme in your builds. That's right. A good deck. This is upgraded 3. Good decks, playable, well thought out. Decks are thoughtfully designed, full of synergistic or strong cards. Games can win out of nowhere with powerful spells and late game combos. Decks to be powered up with strong synergy and high card quality. They can effectively disrupt opponents. Win conditions that can be played from hand in one turn because of steadily occurred resources played in gradual gameplay. Gameplay to feature mini proactive and reactive gameplays. At least 6 turns are played before anyone wins or loses. Non-basic lands base is high. Up to 13 fast lands are in the deck. Deck synergy is high. Card draw, removal, and mana fixing are very present in the deck and seen in gameplay. Theme synergy is high. Deck is well designed around an idea. The deck is designed for fun and function. You got 0 to 3 game changers in there. No mass land denial. No chaining extra turns. And 2-card combos. No 2-card combos until or before turn 6. There we go. Yeah. Maybe I need to add the... no, I don't need to add that. Nope. Okay. Let's make sure I did this right. I spent a few hours on this, if you can't tell.
Yeah, I can tell.
Optimized for more for winning. Yeah, that's the title of the bracket.
A new station alert. That's a run.
Oh, station alert. Station alert. Decks are thoughtfully designed, full of synergistic. I thought it was going to sound funnier, but no, I didn't. Decks are thoughtfully designed, full of synergistic, or decks are turbocharged with the most powerful cards in the format. Everybody intends to win and is ready to play against anything optimized in the game. Decks are highly optimized to be lethal, consistent, and fast. People expect to take down other players as fast as possible. They do not adhere to the CEH metagame. Win conditions vary from archetype to archetype, but can win and end a game quickly and suddenly. Gameplay to be explosive and powerful, featuring huge threats and efficient disruption to match. The non-basic land base is high, up to 30 fast lands again. The deck synergy is optimized. Card draw removal, mana fixing are very present in the deck, and well, it's the same as upgraded 3, especially the explanation is different. But yeah, the theme synergy is optimized as well. Then you got CDH, and everybody knows CDH. We don't need to go through that because I just pretty much copy pasted that and added my own stuff to it. Look, that is my take on the bracket system. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I mean, they keep working on it. I'll be glad when they get done analyzing it, but I don't think I think it'll always be invaded.
And when I was designing this, I was trying to think what's the way that you can say what they're saying, but break it down so I can understand it more effectively as a tool.
Right.
I mean, because that's a lot more text than just that. But
right.
This doesn't explain a lot as much because I think they took away a lot of the stuff that falls in here or the other one. Let me see if I can find that one. See. Images. Here we go. Boom. All right. So, what I mean is, no, click that one. See, this is what this is. I think this bracket system was cleaner, neater, and it made more sense to me. Yeah, but they wanted to add all this hoopla. Then they kind of took away from this hoopla.
Yep.
And I think this deck bracket system was working pretty well.
Yeah.
And I think this one just kind of confused it. So I took both of the bracket systems and kind of smashed them together there.
Well, you know how to fix an unbroken pencil, right?
Yeah. Sharpen.
Break it. You break it, and then it's fixed.
Unbroken pencil. I just sharpened it to fix it. So you're making such major changes so it fits how you play should be enough to show you that the bracket system is extremely flawed. That's right.
Yep.
That's right. Like they took something that made more sense and they redesigned it completely.
Right.
Like, yep. Ah, that's crazy. Because I think this made more sense, and I could see where they could expand it upon it. But I think this was just a dramatic change.
Yep.
Because in this commander brackets here, they made upgraded and optimized seem very close together. Like upgraded is just as powerful as optimized almost. It's just it doesn't have the restrictions of mass line denial and stuff like that.
Right.
So that's why I wanted to make sense of it for sure. And I threw it on Facebook and in Discord to see if I got any biters, and I haven't got any official thoughts about it yet. Only thing I got on it is probably too many fonts in the design.
Yeah, I agree.
And which there's a few fonts. I think it's probably talking about the colors, and I separated the colors so people would stand out or words would stand out. But yeah, I can understand. I can see where someone's coming from. But yeah, what's good? Tree of Dem.
What's up?
You changed your name. Tree of Dem. What's up? Long time no see. What is good? Oh yes, Ella. I remember the picture well.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, how you doing? How are you freaking doing? Man, my friend from Canada, how are you doing? For sure. Yeah. All right, but yeah, so I mean, what are you guys' thoughts on the way I designed the bracket system? You think it's too wordy, or is
A lot of words.
a lot of words? Yeah, it's a lot of words. You know, it's like I understand it can be in a lot of words, but you know how it is. Like some instructions, like especially with certain things, like for board games, exactly. There's a lot of instructions on board games. But once you actually play the game, it's not as crazy as the board game actually plays.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. My brain is fried potatoes now. Fried potatoes.
Well, it really didn't. This new bracket system really didn't mess with my decks at all.
Well, I don't think it was meant to. It's just, when you change a language or something, it becomes weird to understand.
Right.
It dropped a few of my decks.
Mm.
My shuffle deck went from a 3 down to a 2.
Mm.
Wow.
3 teeth pulled today, but good. Holy cow. Man, I'm sorry 3 teeth were pulled. That's crazy. Crazy.
Well, that's 3 teeth you can leave under your pillow full of tooth fairy.
Dude. I wonder if I could become a millionaire if I just leave my teeth under the pillow.
Really? I remember asking my mom if I could do that before. She said, no, it will not happen.
Kenny Trick says, I build bracket 6 decks. Well, come to my house with Kenny Chicker and prove it. Prove it,
Yep.
Kenny Chicker.
Yeah, because Tortoise has bracket 7.
Bracket 7.
Now, but they are talking about maybe adding another bracket to the bracket system.
Right. And I don't understand where the new bracket.
I don't know, but between either 2 and 3 or 3 and 4.
Right. That
I mean,
6 brackets is just so much. 5 brackets is I in my opinion, CDH should be its own thing. It should not be in the bracket system. I think it should be bracket 1 through 4.
Yep. Exactly.
Bracket 6 is I don't trust or use this faulty system. Give me a quick rundown of the brackets. All right, let's see. So here's my design bracket system. Expedition, theme and synergy are low in the deck. Synergy like card draw, deck synergy is low, like card draw, removal, minifixing are limited. Non-basic land base is slow. A lot of the non-basic lands are enter tap. Gameplay can last up to 9 turns before anyone wins or loses. Win conditions are unique. Win conditions are thematic and substandard, like different. Deck priorities theme over function. Core 2 is more for the beginner. Decks are more focused than exhibition, even if the card choice isn't the highest power comparable to more than themed decks. Wins are telegraphed and incremental.
Yep.
Decks will be more mechanically focused in Core 2 with some cards chosen to maximize creativity and or entertainment. Win conditions to be incremental, telegraphed on the board, and disruptible. Gameplay is to be low pressure, proactive, and considerate, letting each deck showcase its plan. Meaning, every deck gets a chance to kind of explode at least one turn. Right. Non-basic lands base the non-basic land base is medium. Up to 15 lands in the deck are there. Mm-hmm. So being serious, the stream is a major proof it doesn't work properly or make sense. Yeah, you can hide that chat now because I'm trying to read. All right. I mean, I don't disagree with him, but then there's a restricted stuff there. So up to 3 non-game changer tutors are allowed in the deck. They added that because they're non-game changer tutors. A good deck, upgraded 3. Decks are thoughtfully designed, full of synergistic or strong cards. Games can win out of nowhere with powerful spells and late game combos. Decks are to be powerful with strong synergy and high card quality. They can effectively disrupt opponents. Win conditions that can be played from hand in one turn because the steadily occurred resources played in a gradual gameplay. Gameplay features many proactive or reactive plays. And at least 6 turns are played before anyone wins or loses. Non-basic land base is high, up to 30 fast lands. Dex energy is high. Theme and synergy are high. Optimized, the decks are more for winning. They're more winning than function. They're more competitive than upgraded. Decks are thoughtfully designed, full of synergistic. Deck are turbocharged with most powerful cards in the format. Everybody intends to win and is ready to be played against anything optimized in the game. Decks are highly optimized to be lethal, consistent, and fast. People expect to take down other players as fast as possible. They do not adhere to the CEDH metagame, though. Win conditions vary from archetype to archetype, but can win and end a game quickly and suddenly. Gameplay to be explosive and powerfully featured huge threats and efficient disruption to match. Non-basic land base can be high. Dex synergy is optimized. Theme synergy is optimized, but winning and function's main goal. And CDH is CDH.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, and I don't mean to overshadow you, K-Checker, on that one. I was trying to read out for Ella, but yes, the system is rough work. It was working better before they redesigned it, if you ask me, but maybe I'm not the one understanding it properly.
Well, you ain't the only one.
And sorry, Ella, I was trying to be as fast as possible, but yeah. That's
You ain't the only one, Tortoise.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense.
Like, I think when they do brackets, deck design should be in the theory there, but like what's 1 to a 2, right? What's a bracket 1 to a 2? Bracket 1, they're like you can roll 0 in silver border cards.
Yep.
Well, what if I have a bracket 4 deck and there's silver border cards in it that make it bracket 4? Is it still a bracket 1 deck?
Exactly.
You know, roll 0 applies to anybody. You know,
Yep.
Just makes sense.
Yeah. Well, this is him, but Ella, but it's also Wizards.
Ella, that was me taking what they've done and applying it to my brain and how it thinks.
Right. Because I keep trying to tweak on that bracket system, and I think they tweaked it the wrong way this time.
Mm. See.
Well, Kane Shaker, that's still in discussion about the hybrid now.
Yeah, that is.
There is no. They haven't said we could use hybrid mana yet, but I'm thinking it probably will come. I think hybrid mana will probably be able to play in a monocolor deck. Red white played in a mono white deck, or played in a mono red deck.
Right. All right, Ella. I just sent you the official copy of the last one. Truth to be told, I was okay with the first. That's what I'm saying. Like, well, the first one was fine. The second rendition was perfect to me.
Yep. Okay. Do I agree with it? I mean, there are some pretty good cards out there that are hybrid mana, and it might be all right, but it will throw in some better cards in Commander if they do. But I don't know. I would have to wait and see after they do allow it.
Well, see, I think they should keep hybrid mana the way it is now.
Mm-hmm.
Fits in the decks that its colors are 4. Because color identity is still a thing. And if they say color identity doesn't matter fully in the commander deck like it used to, as it is now, what else will they try to get away with?
Exactly.
You know,
That's one reason why I kind of wish that Commander was not handed over to Wizards, unfortunately. But, thank you, people. Wizards got what they wanted.
mm-hmm. Yeah. And thank you, Cane Chicker. Yeah, we both agree on that for sure. But yeah. Whew. But yeah, like the reason why hybrid works the way it does in Commander now is because it does fit in a blue and green deck if it's a blue green card. And your deck, your mana is already affixed to having blue or green, and it can be one or the other, however it works. Thinking of such, I need a foil Pawn Prophet. Anybody got a foil Pawn Prophet they want to give me? But yeah. The Pawn Prophet, because I watched a video earlier, and I do have one in my Chilean deck, and I need one for my Momor Vig deck. But I'm like he used Pawn Prophet as a hybrid card because it has no requirements in the text box of anything for like Deathrite Shaman does, where Deathrite Shaman's like it costs a green or a black to activate one of the two abilities, like a green ability and a black ability. That should not be legal, but Pawn Prophet should be legal because it could be a straight blue card, it could be a straight green card, but it messes the color identity. Like if it's in your blue red deck, it's still a blue green card in your blue red deck, and that confuses the color identity of it all.
I mean, I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from on this, but you can also do that and have a more powerful card, perhaps, allowed into the deck because of it having one of the colors.
I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna be straight with you. There's not a lot of super powerful hybrid cards out there.
True.
The reason why hybrid cards are really good is in limited. They help fix your mana curve because it could be one or the other. So it depends on what you have out. And in standard, it helps fix your mana curve as well. Because if you have a card that costs 1 and 1 hybrid white or green, all you need on turn 2, all you need is a white or green land with your other land.
But since they brought this up, it does make me think that they're going to put some better hybrid cards out there.
They might. There's going to be hybrid cards in Turtles.
Yep.
And they already suggested there's going to be hybrid cards in. There's like a lot of hybrid cards in Spider-Man. They suggested there's going to be some more hybrid cards in other sets. And so they're probably going to make some powerful spells.
Oh, yeah.
But I still think the color identity is going to be I think the color identity should stay the same. So I guess I'm just going to start putting Wrath of God and Armageddon in all my decks. Even though those cards are not hybrid, but I get what you're saying. Take that, Watsy. Take that, Watsy. Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be different if they do allow it. But
it definitely turned me off.
Yeah.
Well, my opinion is I hope they really don't do it, and mainly because I think that's going to confuse. It's going to confuse newer players, and it's also going to confuse some of the older players that's been playing for a while, and it just doesn't sound right to me, to be honest.
Right, one of those things. Don't fix what's not broken.
Right,
yeah.
Like it's working now.
But I think most of the Commander players are leaning into not allowing the hybrid cards to be in their decks.
Right. Hybrid cards.
And
so with it being a hybrid card, would that let's say Reese the Redeemed, for example, it's green-white combinations. So would that mean you could put it into any deck that had white if they make that change?
Yeah.
So I could put it in Edgar Markov.
Yeah.
I don't know. I won't complain, I guess, if that happens because I might do that. But
it just makes no sense because in your deck, it's still a blue card or a green card in a red, white, black deck.
Yep.
You know,
That feels weird to me.
that's what again they're trying to get us old people confused.
Mm-hmm.
And what's next? Pretty soon we can have tokens in our deck as free mana cost spells.
Yep.
I know, that's a little that's crazy.
Turn one wins. First player wins.
I got a deck full of tokens. Why ain't anybody playing these free mana cost creatures from their hand? I got a 4/4 dragon out, 3 of them on turn 1.
I mean, if that wizard, if Magic ends up like that, I imagine it would probably end up killing itself because that'll make the game unfun and devastating. I mean, that's the whole reason why I left Yu-Gi-Oh! Was because the format was so busted that if you didn't go first, you automatically lost.
Right.
And that's one reason why I steered away from it and haven't went back. I tried it again after I quit, and turn 1 win. When it went first, I lost.
Right.
Then I said, never again. Never, right. And I have not went back to it.
Well, I don't think Magic's gonna get to the place to turn 1 win unless you're CDH. But like that's why I think the brackets is something they need to work on because they need to fix like what kind of deck is a bracket 3, not give an idea of what a bracket 3 deck is. They need to be like, here's a bracket 3 deck idea, That's a good idea. So I'm going to start putting tokens in my decks and just use them as a counter spell for any color. That's right. That reminds me of an ability they need to bring back. You remember Cane Shaker, Rise Eldrazi, when they made traps where if a spell was countered, you got to cast something for free, or something happened, you got to cast it for free. Like I miss those kind of cards. Summoning Trap is such a good card. I'd like to see a rendition of it made. Summoning Trap costs 6 mana. 4 generic, 2 green, and it says you may put a creature card from your hand on the battlefield. But it says if a creature is countered, you may cast a spell for free. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of things they could go back to that are pretty good and spicy, but they just haven't gotten to in a long time.
Yep.
Like Lone Wolf, like they're always trying to bring enchantments back.
The enchantments are just that good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's right. Land destruction, enchantment removal, artifact removal are all important removals you need in your deck these days. Like pretty soon, someone's just gonna build like a top tier deck, and it's just gonna be like nothing but removal and a win condition. Probably Approach of the Second Sons.
Oh, that'd be me.
That's right. That's right. But yeah,
the first report to you till you said that.
Right? You got to point at me because I'm the best player that ever was. No, I'm kidding.
Really?
Really? Really? Really? You just got to believe. Oh, but yeah. Like all together, Commander's kind of changing. Like Commander's been like changing for years.
Mm-hmm.
Because Wizards been modernizing Standard to be more efficient, faster format, which is in a way kind of annoying, but it's fun to have some good synergies because we love good synergies. We like power creep, but like pretty soon bracket 2 is gonna be like if you this is a bracket 2 deck if you win by turn 4. And bracket 4 deck. This is a bracket 4 deck if you win by turn 1.
Yep.
Subcore! Core.
Subcore.
Core. That's right. But yeah, like like what things will change, what things need to be changed, why are so many things changing? I mean, what's Wizards of the Coast really afraid of by keeping something simple? Now I'm half afraid to look for a game because a bracket 3 deck and a bracket 4 deck can be so close. Like, imagine someone just coming in with a bracket 4 deck saying it's bracket 3 because that's what it says on the website, and instead of the intent being, well, this is an optimized play kind of thing. He's just going off the website. Not all websites calculators for bracket systems are perfect. You just gotta put your intent and your opinion of the deck in it. If it's like an optimized 4 deck and it's, even though it's saying bracket 3, you can push it up to bracket 4 and call it bracket 4.
Right.
Mm.
And I think you should be able to go on power level and bracket level.
Mm.
Because bracket level is a lot different than power level.
Mm.
You can take a deck with power 7 into a bracket to a deck that has not bracket, but power level 5. But they could also be in the same bracket.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I think there is kind of an issue right there.
Well, if you do power level and brackets together, that'll be confusing. Because what if you're bracket 10 level 1 deck or level 10 bracket 1 deck?
Yeah, exactly.
So let's not confuse the meta there. Core's asking, anyone pick up Secret Lair this morning? Hell no.
Nope.
It was a lot smoother. I'm guessing not much hype over this drop. I know some people were for it, but dude, I'm all about the turtles right now. I could care less about any other set coming out at the moment.
What, the Turtle Secret Lair?
Then I'll be envious. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a Secret Lair. It's just I don't know what it is yet.
Well, maybe you could talk Lone Wolf into helping you get that Turtle Secret Lair.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop you right there. Absolutely not. I refuse.
He does not drink enough coffee to do that. Last time he did it, he said he went through a lot of pain of sitting there and doing nothing, just staring at a screen, waiting for a change.
That could. I mean, I understand. I mean, I couldn't do it. I mean, that's just too nerve-wracking to me.
You got to be dedicated. That's all I can tell you.
Yep.
Of course, is WotC reaching into our pockets at the end of this year with Secret Lairs. The countdown kit is dropping next week for $200.
Yep.
Well, Core, there's some sad truth. The sad truth is you do not have to buy the Secret Lairs.
Right.
Just like you don't have to buy product. Just buy what you want. If you don't want it, don't have to buy it. I don't know what you want. I'm just saying shit. What's today's Secret Lair? It was a PlayStation Secret Lair. One of the cards, or a couple of cards were cards from a game I played called Horizon Zero Dawn, but they're all PlayStation themed off games. Like what's the one with
I don't think
the God one. I can't think of his name.
I don't think they were any powerful cards either, were they?
They were all unique, so I don't know. I haven't played with them.
Yeah, there was 2 of them that you would have liked. One of them was the it was like Grave Pact, but it's a 5-mana one. Dictate of Erebos was one of them, and then Myocloth, which was it's one of my favorites, was another one that at least those were 2 powerful ones that I seen.
Dictate of Erebos, yeah, I wouldn't mind having that.
Yeah. Which one was that? That was.
I hadn't really looked at the Secret Lairs, so I don't really know what they were.
Trying to remember I don't remember the name of the one that it was in, but
Fixed Reader, Serious Safety, Tormenting Voice, Tabio Smith. No. Trying to find it. Oh no, and I just totally deleted the thing. Is it still up or they shut it down? No, 'cause here's ones. There's okay. It was The Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, Ellie's Rage Dictated Variables. Then you have to do it with Michaeloth, which is all right.
Yeah.
You get a token. That's a fungus token. That's interesting. Yeah,
I don't need no fungus.
funny. But yeah, there's a couple unique cards and a couple reprints. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, check this out. I wasn't much into PlayStation. I was an Xbox player. What? What? Cane Checker, you're coming to me assuming that I'm going to believe that you played video games? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He owned he still owns a GameCube, I think. See, you would like the Horizon Zero Dawn Secret Lair with Blightsteel. Yeah. I want Blightsteel Colossus, but there's only one true Blightsteel Colossus for me, and that came out in the Transformers Secret Lair. And
I want one.
Blightsteel. Yeah. That's more expensive than Darksteel.
Yep.
Now, Magic the Gathering got me thinking of the IPs, right? I want IPs. I don't want any regular Magic card anymore. I want Magic cards that are from IPs that I like. Wait till we get Garfield the IP. Get a lasagna food token and get a cat. Get a Johnny's Chosen cat creature.
I don't put nothing past Wizards anymore.
K-Checker says, I'm the generation that started with video games. Well, I'm the generation that was born into them because I started before Nintendo 1986 came out. Atari was out already, but Sega Genesis came out in 1984 too.
Yep.
1982.
I mean, look at Wizards. I mean, look at all the IPs that they've been in. And their biggest selling IP was Final Fantasy. Lowest IP, I believe, was Spider-Man.
Was Aether Drift?
Aether Drift was Aether Drift was in universe.
Right. Well, Spider-Man was their lowest. Outside Universes Beyond set.
Yep.
We started with Pong and we liked it. That's right.
I started with checkers.
Chinese checkers. That game was fun. Little
models.
Yeah. Like K-Checker, you might have said, we started with 2 paddles and a ball and we enjoyed it. We need another dragon set to come out. Woo! Tarkir was such a fire set.
Yeah.
I even kept my pre-release box to remind me how fire it was.
I don't think we should get another dragon set this soon. So we just got Tarkir. I mean, it's still practically new. I mean, it feels like it's new because of the way Wizards are dropping their stuff now. Because you can't hardly get used to the sets before another one's coming out.
Oh, come on. Who needs to get used to a set? Come on. You just need the cards to come out over and over again. Like, you want to be swamped by cards so much, you just want to forget what cards that you liked and just find the fanciest, fanciest, shiny new thing. We started with the rock and we liked it. That's right. A rock and the stick. I mean, that's how you guys invented baseball. K-Check says Final Fantasy 7 was probably the only PlayStation game I ever played. What?
Wow.
He says, and sometimes we also had a stick. That's right. Oh man, you're awesome, K-Checker. Oh,
another thing too. Wednesday I may not be able to be here.
Oh, you got an appointment Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. You told me last week.
Oh, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, you got an appointment set at the PC. So make sure you bring an extra pair of glasses just in case your doctor needs them to see you.
Well, the doctors probably need to see because I called the insurance company. They said, "Oh, you're not supposed to pay a copay." Well, why do they say I owe them $700 for copays?
Marbles. That's right. Marbles.
I think they lost their marbles, dang blanket.
Marbles. But yeah. So yeah, like there's fun sets coming out. I'm just hyper focused on turtles at the moment. K-Trix says I remember playing marbles in 4th and 5th grade for money.
Yep.
I don't think there was ever a time in your life where money was not involved.
Anybody that could trade magic cards for a car?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's very impressive.
There's more than magic cards in that deal. A lot of geek stuff, though. He just the point of the story is there was no cash in hand. It was all trade.
Right. Man, was there a bicycle in the trade at least?
Nope.
Wow.
But there was a free ride given to the guy who sold him the car.
Well, at least he got a ride.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Cane Shaker was doing money push-ups before I was a young kid. Mm-hmm. But yeah, indubitably. Oh man, but yeah. So what are you thinking down there, Lone Wolf? Are you still working on your deck?
Yep, still working on it.
Oh, you haven't perfected it yet?
I got to cut down from 139 cards down to 60 something.
Ah, wow, you need to drop that down a lot. I don't understand how that goes. Like when I build a deck, I get like this many cards, and I'm like, I need this many.
Yep.
So my plan with this deck is I'm gonna proxy it first, and then I'm gonna cardboard it out if I like it.
Right. Of course, that'd be a cool vid. Trading my MTG collection for a car. What could he get? That'd be cool. Can you imagine if there's a TV show nowadays that like, what can he get for this or that? Like it was a show all about people trading in nerd stuff, like from card games to toys and stuff, like trading up or trading over. That'd be kind of cool if we had like a series like that.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah. I think that'd be cool. I mean, there's YouTube videos about people buying yard sale stuff for money, but people are just so well in tune to that now. We got more resellers on the market than anything.
Yep.
Core says, make it. I'll trade you this token for $2 bills. It's not worth $2 bills, but I'll trade you for $2 bills. Yeah. It's a manifest token with advertisement on the back. Yeah.
Well, the one catch. You got to add the catch to it. The catch is you got to chill out what's on the back of that card to everybody.
That's right. I'm kidding. I don't like. I'm not. I like the only thing I got to trade worth money in my collection are my decks.
Yep.
I mean, a card depreciate more than MTG cards. That's very true. Card depreciates as soon as it's off the lot.
Yep.
That's funny. That's funny though. That's very true. The card does depreciate faster than Magic cards. Magic cards stay the same price for a while. Sometimes go up, sometimes go a little down. But a car, as soon as you drive off a lot, it's like $10,000 down the drain.
Yep.
It depends on if you spill drinks on your Magic cards. You can make the cards depreciate a lot quicker than a car.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Or you're one of those people who get a cigarette burn in the car. You're like, God damn it.
Yep.
Oh, but hey, or Core, why don't you make a car out of Magic cards, like a little toy car that's stable enough to drive you around at a slow pace, but you can make like a fully motorized mobile car out of Magic cards.
Why use a motor? Just make it like the Flintstones car and use your feet.
Because who's gonna want that to drive around? You don't want that to drive around at a little Comic-Con.
Hey, If it dries, get you from point A to point B. Feet are just as good.
So here's a question: why do you put a hole in your car and drive it around like a Flintstone's car?
Now, you know I ain't.
Because you can barely walk down the street. Kenny Chick says beverages are not allowed anywhere near I Play Magic. Oof, no doubt. Well, we allow like at the game store we allow bottled beverages. You can always keep a lid on. Laughing loud. That'd be another cool vid. Flintskins MTG car or Flintstones. Yeah. Because like you see those pictures of people making pseudo armors on Facebook and stuff and whatever social media sites where people wear like a suit armor made out of magic cards. You know, well, hell, there was a crazy guy who I no longer watch who tried making a bulletproof vest out of magic cards. Hindsight, it didn't work, but yeah. Oh my lord. Yeah, but he's looking pretty fly over there. What's going on?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at this one card called Sea of Clouds.
Sea of Clouds. Sounds very familiar.
Yeah, and see how much that card's worth to you. Just weird to how much it comes up for you.
$17.
I got 18.
Oh yeah. Anyways, is that one of your cards in your collection or something?
Yeah, sure is.
Cool.
Land.
It's one of the lands from the ones that care about how many opponents you control. It's a good land.
Yep.
Yeah. $17 or $18. So it depends where you go. That was TCG player price, $17.99. But you can find it as low as $11.72. Yeah.
Thundering Falls from Murders of Call Off Manor is $16. Thundering Falls.
$15.
Yeah, $16.
It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking up all these cards, but yeah, they're there.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, if it makes you feel good to have those cards, play with them. Put them in decks.
Yeah, I need to.
I don't think you have a deck that's white or blue. Well, you don't have a white. No, you don't have a deck that has blue in it at all. That goes with those colors.
Yeah, he does.
No.
What deck?
The miracle deck.
That's white, blue, black. Oh no, that's Wonderlands. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but the Thundering Falls, he doesn't have a red blue deck.
Red, blue. Nope, that's red, white, and green.
Yep. Kenny Chicker says, "How much is intuition today?" Well, what kind of intuition are you having? On TCG Player, $157.75 for just a regular version from Tempest. Judge promo varies.
What does it do? I've never heard of that card.
Well, you're just curious because of the price now.
Yeah,
search your library for any 3 cards, reveal them to target opponent. He or she chooses one of those cards and puts it into your hand. Put the rest in the graveyard shelf for your library.
No, that doesn't sound that good.
But you search for 3 cards, probably 3 of your best cards. Your opponent chooses one of those cards, and you put the rest back in your library. That's pretty good.
Oh, I thought you said put 2 in the graveyard.
Better.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would be.
No.
It would be so much better if it threw your cards in the graveyard. I'm telling you what. Because it says search your library for 3 cards. Any cards. Choose one. The opponent chooses one, puts it in your hand. And, it says put the rest in your graveyard. There you go. Then shuffle your library afterwards. All right. So they do go in the graveyard. better than going to your library.
I want it back in my deck. I want to draw it. I want to
Yeah,
remember
want
it.
them in the
I think
graveyard.
I'll sell you one for 120. If I had 120, dude, I'd be rolling.
Really. I had 120. I tried to get my car fixed.
But that's cool that you have one. But like, here's why it's better, Lone Wolf, than a shuffling in your graveyard. Especially in a blue black Dimir deck, or Sultai deck, like Moltorotha, or any other deck that runs black and blue. You get to search your library for 3 cards. Your opponent chooses one at random. Well, they choose it. They put that card in your hand, and the rest go in your graveyard, giving you a second ability to play them sooner than later. That's a better card.
Yeah, but that doesn't work necessarily for all blue and black decks, and they don't even. Not all blue and black decks also have reanimation. So you're kind of, in my opinion, certain decks, yeah, it would be okay, but the rest of them it'd be kind of wasting.
Well, here's my thought about it. If the card wasn't that good, it wouldn't be worth $157.
Well, tutors are going to be worth money. It's a tutor, is what it is. But there's
right.
better cards out there, in my opinion.
Look, I'm telling you, the card is good. Like, I could debate this all day. Just because the cards go in your graveyard is like better than your library.
I mean,
like I do, and like here's some experience. I have a card that does search for 3 creatures, and I randomly choose one of those 3 creatures and shuffle them back in the library. From experience, if those creatures went into the graveyard, it'd be a lot better.
Well, yeah, like I said, if you have a way for reanimating or a way to bring them out of the graveyard, yeah. But if you don't, then you're just taking cards out of your deck and throwing them into the graveyard for the fun of it.
Right, but basically, in a lot of decks, even though there's not always hard recursion, right? Even though there's not a lot of hard recursion in a lot of decks, but there's always a way to get cards back from your graveyard. Like blue-green, you get instant sorceries and creatures back from your graveyard most times, right?
mm-hmm.
This is adding cards to your hand's Swarma. Well, I don't know what Swarma really means, but I just said it. But it's basically additional cards to your hand. Going to the graveyard is way better than going back in your deck. And it's in your deck a little too. The graveyard shenanigans are the bomb. That's right. Cane Checker knows what's up.
I mean, they can be, especially if you got something to reanimate with. And I got a few cards that do reanimate.
Right? But here's another idea. Don't think of recursion, Lone Wolf. What if you search for 3 cards with flashback?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if I care about flashback either, but
What? You don't care about flashback?
I don't like exiling my cards. Like stuff like stuff like flashback, yes, you get an extra use. But you're also exile. I'm not saying the ability's bad, because it's not. There is some good stuff that you can bring back with flashback and everything. That's really good. You're basically getting 2 uses out of a card.
Right.
I don't prefer it because I want to keep all my cards around if I can.
Well, I get your thinking,
Mm-hmm.
your process of thinking. I just disagree in the realm that like flashback. Like if I got 3 cards with flashback in my hand, and they're good cards because you're not going to put jank cards in your deck. Yeah, that intuition is basically going to give you 3 playable cards for 1 spell.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reanimate and Graveyard Matters are a meta for most formats. That's very true.
Yep.
And knowing Commander and other formats, being able to replay spells is very big. Because like sometimes, say you're the kind of person who runs 5 removal spells in a deck. Like 5 removal spells, but you play a card like Eternal Witness in your deck to bring back anything from the graveyard. Sometimes that's like a 6 removal spell or another creature.
Yep.
Recursions is so good. It's almost as vital as regular gameplay.
Right.
I mean, you don't have to have the reanimate strategy for recursion. Just getting cards back from from your library is crazy. Like, getting cards back from a graveyard is crazy. Replayability brings in like I don't think you need to worry about it as much as nowadays as it used to back in the old days of Commander. But being able to replay spells brings a form of consistency to your deck. So you're getting to the same effect twice off one spell.
Mm-hmm.
That's why recursion was really strong a long time ago. But today we got so many spells that are similar nowadays. You don't really need it. But there are certain spells like they're not very multiple copies of, like Eerie Ultimatum. That, like in my case, if I played Eerie Ultimatum in a deck, like if it gets milled in the graveyard, I want to get it back so I can cast it. So it gives me a way to get it back or cast it twice if needed.
Right.
So recursion is just the way to get multiple things back. Throwing stuff in the graveyard is just ham. That's adding a little fat to the roast beef.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Mm-hmm. But like I understand not wanting to thin out your deck, but not everybody's hillbilly trying to mill you out.
I wouldn't do a thing like that.
But like Lone Wolf. Here's another way to use it. Right? Here's another way to use it. You don't want to mill yourself out? Get 3 cards from your deck. Get the card you want, and get a large OG Eldrazi, and probably both of them, but a large OG Eldrazi from the set that's playable, and get Blightsteel Colossus in your hand, and your opponent will choose the other 2, and the other 2 will shuffle back in your library. You happy with that answer?
That's a lot better. I'm more content with that answer.
Okay, Jigger, damn that one, Arby's. That's right. But like one thing you learn about playing with your deck is learning your deck. So if you got that card, you'll learn to play that card to the most optimized version of the card will do for your deck. And I think that card's bonkers. I think it's expensive for what it is. Let me check something really quick.
I mean, I can see how strong it is for some decks. I mean, it's not going to fit in every deck, that's for sure.
Let's see. I'm checking something. Maybe I'm asking the wrong question. I'm asking you. Limited edition, alpha, beta, Arabian Nights, Antiquities, Legends in the Dark are on the reserve list. This card could use a reprint. It's not on the reserve list that I see.
And you never know; it could be up in one of the upcoming sets.
Mm. Urza's Destiny, the last set to have cards on the reserve list with cards from the set printed in 1999. All right. So that's crazy. So let me revise this. MTG. Yes, some cards from the Tempest set are on the reserve list, not the full set. All right. So, killing me, Smalls. And let me redefine my search intuition. So, Yes, Intuition is on the reserve list. All right, so they can't reprint it. All right, full circle. That was a lot of work just to find out if one card that's not in a set on the reserve list is on the reserve list.
Yep.
Whew. Yeah, I bet Lone Wolf is hungry for some mac and cheese now.
I could go for some food.
No doubt. Hibbley's having a barbecue. He said we're invited.
Well, the only problem with that is I done ate all the food up.
Oh, that's funny.
If I had a barbecue, you better be here when I start it because otherwise it'll be gone. With one sitting.
Mm-hmm. See, that's one thing I wish stores online would tell you about a card if it's on the reserve list or not.
Mm-hmm. It'd be nice if they did.
Like it tells you where it's legal, but it doesn't tell you where if it's. Well, I guess it could change, but
Yeah.
So if it's on the reserve list, does that mean it's never going to be printed again?
supposedly.
Yeah.
Okay,
they're
so
not-
my question is, so is Earthcraft on the that list?
I think so, but let me double check. Yeah, Earthcraft is on the reserve list.
I did not know that, so it might be something worth hanging on to.
You know.
What's that do?
Oh, how do I describe it? You tap a creature, untap a target land,
Ooh.
and it goes infinite with a there's an enchantment called Squirrel's Nest,
Right.
Mhm.
and you could tap the land to make a squirrel, and then untap to tap that squirrel to untap the land, and you can sit there and make infinite tokens.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually have not ever been hunting before. Would love to, but I have not.
Coach, the closest thing Hillbilly's ever hunted to a deer was a buffet.
Yep. And I'm still hunting for those.
That's right. MTG reserve list. MTG stocks.com. Unless I can't click on the link. All right.
Yeah, because I had to, disguise myself when I go to these buffets.
See, let's go to YouTube.
Hey, Lone Wolf.
What's up?
Hang Checker said, Earthcraft is no good. You could just send it to me.
I don't think so. Let's try King Taker.
All right. Thank you for that, Coach. I actually put that on my bookmark tab, that website.
Cool.
Earthcraft's no good. You should just send that. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Here we go. Here we go. Woo. But yeah, like that's strange how not all sets of cards are on the reserve list, but certain cards from certain sets after a certain point are on a reserve list.
Mm-hmm.
That means it's time to proxy the reserve list and sell them with different backs. Let people know that are real cards, but people can play them. Okay, that's what proxy people do, anyways.
Yep.
And not all proxy people do that.
A lot of the proxy websites I've gone to, they're like, we'll sell you these randomized proxies that are pre-made to you for a certain price.
Oh, I thought you were talking about people who did proxies and played with proxies are going around doing
I'm
that.
talking about people who sell proxies.
I was like, hey, now I use proxies and I don't go around trying to sell it to anybody.
I get you, but no. But yeah, proxies are still fine. It's just no. I'm just talking about people's like they're like I gave up on proxies websites because you go on proxy websites they want to sell you particular proxies and it's always like the Power 9 and some jank stuff, and if it's not that, it's some very lewdish, close to inappropriate Japanese art. Without saying exactly what it is, and you're like, I don't need that. I don't want that. I don't want to support that.
Right.
I agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm. I want a token with Hibley's face on it.
Yeah, I never know. That may happen one of these days.
Right. Right. Yeah, there's a lot of things Hibley wants to do.
Yep.
There's a lot of things
There is a lot of things I want to do for my channel. I just ain't got the funds right now for it.
Well, it's because you're not. It's because you're not rich. Why don't you just join the rest of us? I'm kidding. We're not rich.
I can't help it that you take all my money, Taurus.
Take all your money. You're practically giving it away for free. You're like you throw $5 and you're like, did that touch James Willis's name? I give you $5 more. Did that touch James Willis's name? Here's $20. Was James Willis one of them?
Well, Ben finally hit him once.
Yeah. Whew, you spent so much money looking for a cane shaker. It was insane.
Yep.
I honestly wish YouTube would let you select certain people to pay for their memberships.
Mm-hmm.
Why they don't do that, I don't know. And I guess it's a favoritism thing that if you have billions of subscribers, you don't want to favor somebody.
Right.
Which is stupid in my brain. That the idea that they don't want you to like pay for someone's membership, be able to select for memberships. I can pay for random gifted memberships, but like I don't want to do that every month and not get cane checker.
Yeah. Well, I can actually do like 5 to 10 free gifted memberships on my channel.
Right.
Through what I do is bring the OBS up, and then once I bring the OBS up, I bring up the chat screen on there. Then I'll go down to hit that plus or something. I showed you before, and it pops up, and boom, I'm able to do it. They gave that back to me.
Right. Yep. That, like on YouTube, won't let me do it.
Now it's I don't know why I won't let you do it on YouTube, but it's letting me do it on OBS.
K-Chick says, I don't need to have a label like membership. I am the OG subscriber to the channel. That's right, but it's not about what you want all the time. It's K-Chick about what I want.
Yep.
It's
all about me.
Right. That's exactly right.
No, it'd be nice if you could just select one person to become you're like an ultimate member.
Yeah.
To be able to star their name out to where if there's any gifted subs that they do get hit once, that gifted sub, and then like say somebody does 5 gifted subs and you got that person's name starred out, then they automatically gets one of those spots.
Right.
It'd be nice. And those other 4 would be random.
Jane Checker says, I've been here since the beginning, or before the beginning. Woo!
Yep, you've been with Taurus since the beginning. And Lone Wolf's been with me since my beginning.
Lone Wolf, Lone Wolf, Lone Wolf. He's an American actor named Lone Wolf. He gets paid millions of dollars to do commercials.
But before Lone Wolf ever decided to talk to me, he was just sitting in the background.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Am I right about that, Lone Wolf? You just sitting back there in the background for a while?
Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I still can't believe how long it's been.
Yep, it's been some years.
Like I remember the very first time that I seen you in the other channel that we were watching, and you were asking help for it. You were asking for some help on a deck.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yep.
was just crazy.
That is crazy. Crazy.
Yeah. I finally got that. I remember I finally got that deck to work for me. I don't remember what deck it was. Well, I know it ain't standard legal now.
It's kind of how James decided to talk to me. He was looking through my cube list and like, there's a dragon that doesn't belong there. Take that dragon out of your deck, or I'll shake my cane at you and beat you over the head with it. And I'm like, okay. I'll take it out of the deck. It's just a Tarkir dragon. Even though he really didn't act like that. I'm exaggerating everybody else. Kenny Chicker is one of the nicest people I know.
Yep. It was nice enough to send me a card that I was wanting for a while.
You always wanted a card that got printed the same year you got it, huh?
Yeah, actually it was can't remember the name of it, Dag Blaggett.
You don't remember the name of the card?
No, but I know I still play it in my vampire deck.
Yep. And what
But
does the card do?
Has ward that your opponent has to sack a creature in order to deal with it.
Right.
Bane Ripper.
Bing! You're the winner.
I was trying to get a hillbilly to remember it.
You're the winner.
Oh, well,
I knew it was a Bane Ripper. I was trying to get him to remember it.
You know I ain't got no good memory. But I do want this card right here too behind me.
Yeah, Coach says the Shakers were a Protestant sect founded in England 1747, similar to the Amish. The Amish. Simplicity, peace, integrity, community, equity, equality, service, and stewardship. Whoa. So I remember when someone sent Hillbilly a card and fell out of his chair. That's right.
Yeah, the Bane Ripper.
Miss Hillbilly's like, winner, chicken dinner.
Yup.
That's funny.
Hey, you making me want a chicken dinner now, Dag Blanket.
I want a chicken dinner.
Really?
Hey, Mrs. H, this Cane Chicker. Uh-oh, you got to be watching it. I can. Hey, Billy, about to get jealous. Oh, man, Lord. I'm joking, everybody. No.
Are you really joking?
Yeah. Yeah, Coach is like, chicken leg. Miss Somebody's like, hey, CS, how are you doing? That's right. Cane Checker said he could go for a nice Arby's roast beef sandwich with au jus sauce.
Man, that does sound good.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Lone Wolf is wondering why he's still on this live when he could be eating a whole meal right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't even know why I should be here, because if I wasn't here, I'd be at a buffet.
Buffet! Buffets are so good.
Yeah, especially when you can find them. I can't hardly find the buffets here.
Right?
I don't know of, I don't know of any buffets here, to be honest.
Well, just know the dumpster behind McDonald's is not a buffet, and just keep that in mind.
I thought it was. God blanket. You mean to tell me I was eating out of there instead of the dang on buffet?
That's horrible. Which episode of America's Funniest Videos was when Hillbilly fell off his chair? That's right. Oh no! So Corey, K Checker sent him a vein ripper that he really wanted. He sent him the special version too, if I remember correctly, like in the new
Yup.
frame from Murders of Call of Manor. And he didn't like. I knew about the card, but he didn't know about the card coming to him. So he got the mail day, and he opened the card, and he was so excited that he fell off his chair.
Yup.
Ooh, Coach's Magic asks, what is your next deck build or upgrade? Well, my next deck build hopefully is going to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And right now, I am too broke to buy upgrades because my family decided to upgrade my computer without my knowledge. So our funds are low again.
You knew about it.
Cora's like, oh man, laughing out loud. Jackalope. But yeah. Woo. Like the computer's nice looking and everything. Then we're also another thing that's gonna be rough about with everything is that we don't know when we're exactly moving. If we're moving early spring, well, we'd have to move during spring more than summer because we're on a time frame, my friends.
Yup.
That's right. Well, that's okay. Hillbilly is he's gonna do a neat trick right now. Here we go. Let me blow you up. Do the trick. Do that thing you know.
Huh? What?
There you go. That's Hillbilly, everybody. Round of applause. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's right. Oh, Mallory, that's funny. Oh, well, anyways. Whew.
That card is in the very dang on bottom of this deck.
Probably.
Rag blanket. Where is it? There it is. I told you it's at the bottom.
Is that the bottom? What are you going to show everybody?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, are you going to show everybody?
See her. There. There. This is the card that I fell out of my chair on.
Yeah. If you look at it, it's a picture of Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. There you go. And don't forget, there was an honorary that went with it. Fist bump. That's right. You're rocking. You're rolling. You're rolling. Whoa, whoa. Round of applause. Round of applause, everybody. Whoa, whoa. Well, I wish I could do that. Like, I could, well, technically.
I'll give you something else for it.
I'm going to need that back, Billy. like, I could literally be like this, almost any card I pull off. And it's like, look, K-Checker gave me this. Well, not literally like that, but
yeah.
He's helped out much. In fact, the bulk of the cards he's given me have really been for auctions and stuff to get the mugs, which we're out of the mugs now. We shipped them all off. We've gotten what was it, play mats and sleeves sent out.
Yep.
Chain Checker, man, he's done a lot for the channel. Oh well, that's one of the reasons why I wish I could make him a member on purpose.
He deserves it.
Chain Checker. He's Chain Checker, not like before. What? Set some fire around him. There you go.
Have your coffee and your burger at the same time.
What? You got coffee burger? Coffee burger. Coffee burger. Coffee burger. That's a random prompt I made that one day.
Yep, I still got it.
That's funny. That's funny. by my friends.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo, boo, boo. It's Yogi Bear. Smarter than the average bear. That's right. Anyways, my friends, I'm going to call this stream a good night. So everybody say good night.
Later, everybody.
Later, everybody. We want to thank you for hanging out with us, being awesome. I normally go till 9 o'clock, but my brain is really fried from then that whole bracket thing and stuff like that. But
It does get to you.
yeah. So overthinking. All right. But with that, my friends, thank you, my channel memberships, our members, and thank you, subscribers, for growing the channel and helping out the way you do. Let's get to the exit. I want to thank you, channel members of the channel, for supporting this creep the way you do. You are awesome. And you subscribers, everybody that subscribes, you're doing amazing too. Thank you very much for all that you do.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show.